Welcome, Discovery Kids Online. We are in the New Testament learning who Jesus is. So, who is Jesus?
The Son of God.
Yes, he said he was the Son of God.
Oh, yeah.
He did miracles to prove he was the Son of God.
Oh, yeah.
He had God's wisdom.
Oh, yeah.
God's power.
Oh, yeah.
God's glory.
Oh,
wait.
That's a hard one.
Okay, I'm sorry, Susan. God's glory?
Yeah.
What's that exactly?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Jesus showed his glory from Matthew, Mark, and Luke. One day, Jesus was with 3 of his disciples, Peter, James, and John. Jesus led them up to a high mountain.
To the mountain.
They went up onto the mountain so they could pray. Once they were on the mountain, they prayed. Now, the disciples, they were really very tired. And they fell asleep. As Jesus prayed, his appearance changed. His face shined like the sun, and his clothes became brilliantly white, like a flash of lightning. Needless to say, the disciples were fully awake now.
We're totally awake. I am awake.
We're awake. And they looked at Jesus.
Wow.
They didn't just see Jesus, but they saw 2 other men.
There's
two
2
other
other
there.
That can't be right.
Total of 3.
There weren't that many of us before.
One of the other men was Moses.
Just a little reminder of who Moses was. Moses, he was chosen by God to lead his people out of Egypt.
Yeah, Moses, lead us.
But Moses, he had to go up against Pharaoh to do it.
Pharaoh, Pharaoh. Oh, baby, let my people go.
Yeah.
Let me think about it. No way, Jose.
Okay, but, excuse me, excuse me. After 10 horrible plagues, Pharaoh finally let them go.
Fine, just get out of here.
Thank you, God. Let's go. Oh, we're
Yes. And that is who Moses is.
And the other man was the prophet Elijah.
Just a little reminder of who Elijah was. Elijah went up against the 450 prophets of the false god Baal. Now, they both built altars and placed a sacrifice on top. The prophets of Baal danced and prayed and begged their false god to send down fire.
Baal, 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 Baal,
And they did it all day long.
Baal, Baal,
But nothing happened. When it was Elijah's turn to pray, he prayed to the one true God.
Lord, let it be known that you are God.
And fire came down from heaven. Everything was burned up.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And that's who Elijah the prophet was.
It's crazy.
Moses and Elijah were talking with Jesus. And then Peter said,
Lord, it is good for us to be here. If you wish, I'll build you 3 tents. One for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah.
then a cloud appeared and covered them. And a voice from the cloud said,
This is my son, whom I love. Listen to him.
the disciples fell face down. They were terrified.
We're terrified.
Jesus said to them,
Get up. Do not be afraid.
when the disciples looked up, Moses and Elijah were gone.
Where'd they go? They were right there, right there.
They were.
They
They were right here. Yes.
saw Jesus. Jesus led them back down the mountain. Then Jesus said to Peter, James, and John,
Do not tell anyone what you have seen until the Son of Man is risen from the dead.
The disciples did not tell anyone.
Nope.
Not
gonna
say
say
a
a
word.
word.
No
No
stealth
secret.
mode. Yeah.
But they wondered what Jesus meant, and they asked Jesus.
Why do the teachers of the law say that Elijah must become before the Messiah, before you?
Yeah, what about that?
Why?
Yeah.
Elijah has already come.
What?
Okay, think about it like this.
Okay.
A prophet like Elijah,
I got nothing.
Yeah.
the people did not recognize him as a prophet,
Right.
and they treated him badly.
And in the same way, the Son of Man will suffer at their hands.
Wait a minute. You're talking about John the Baptist.
Yes, John the Baptist came before Jesus to prepare the people for Jesus' coming.
Of course. Oh, I knew that one. I totally knew that one.
Jesus showed his glory to Peter, James, and John that day.
Oh, yeah.
And one day, Jesus will come back to this earth and make his glory to make all things new.
Oh, yeah.
The
End. So, who is Jesus?
The Son of God.
Yes, in our story today, when his appearance changed, it showed that he was the Son of God, and he had 3 witnesses. 1, Moses was there. 2, Elijah was there. 3, God was there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember what God said?
This is my Son, whom I love.
listen to him.
Yes, Jesus is God's Son. He has got God's wisdom, God's power, and God's glory. Jesus is
The Son of God.
Yes. Hey, take a minute and answer this question. We are so glad you're here with us today. Watch some of our other stories, worship with some of our worship videos, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys. Who is Jesus? Who is Jesus?
God's Son.
The Son of God.